Hello everyone, today, in this video, I will show you how to fix access denied 403 forbidden error. While you call your Graph API endpoint using the Postman Tool or Copilot Studio or any other tools. Even though your access token is correct, and still you will get this error. While you call Graph API like 403 access denied, either SCP or roles claim need to be present in the token. So this is the generic error you will get, even though your token is correct, right? If you Google this issue, you will find numerous troubleshooting steps and solutions, but nothing will work. One of them is the need to check the existence of SCP and role values in the JWT.ms tool. This is a token decoder tool. Here you need to pass your token value, and then automatically your token will be decoded, and you can see which app your token was generated from in Azure. In this tool, you need to check these. If SCP is missing, your app lacks delegated permissions. If roles are missing, your app lacks application permissions. Then they will suggest verifying your Graph API. Permissions in Azure. You will find all configurations are fine. Still, you will get this error. Basically, you will be instructed to check many things, but none of the solutions will work. In my scenario, everything was correct, but still I kept getting this error repeatedly and was not getting what to do next. Now, I will directly go to the solution for why this error is coming without spending much time on the explanation of the background of this issue. So don't look at Google or any other sources. It will guide you on many things, but nothing will work. This issue started occurring with the latest Microsoft Graph API updates. So I'm sharing this from my personal experience. And you can see this is my valid token, and this is the bearer token type, but still getting 403 forbidden access denied error. So let's jump into the solution. What are the issues, and how can you resolve the issue right? Let's go to my Azure App Registration. This is my demo app registration. For this app registration, Graph API Permissions selected the type as Delegated, which is not supported anymore. This permission type is not supporting anymore. So you need to change the type of permissions from Delegated to Application Permission. Then, your same Graph API permissions will start working without any errors. What I'll do is I will just remove these permissions and re-add them with the Application Permissions type. Click on the three dots, then click on the Remove Permission right. I'm just removing these permissions for now. Then I will re-add these permissions with Application type again. Now I will go ahead and add new permissions. From the Microsoft APIs tab, click on the Microsoft Graph link. There are two options here, Delegated and Applications Permissions. Use Delegated Permissions if your application needs to access the API as the signed-in user. Use Application Permissions if your application runs as a background service or daemon without a signed-in user. So we need to change this type Delegated to Application. Here, I'm just re-adding the same permission set which I just removed. I have selected sites.read.all and user.read.all. You can see both the permissions with the application type, which I just deleted. Now, I need to grant admin consent. It is asking the confirmation whether do I need to keep these other granted permissions. I will select no. The first option is yes, add other granted permissions to configure permissions. And no means remove other granted permissions. Now I'll click on this Grant Admin Consent. Then click on this Yes button for the Grant Admin Consent confirmation message. Do you want to grant consent for the requested permissions for all accounts in your tenant? This will update any existing admin consent records this application already has to match what is listed below. Grant consent is in progress, right? The granted admin consent process is completed, And we can see the graph API permission type is application, which was the delegated type earlier. No, I'll switch back to my Postman tool again, and I will execute the same endpoint this time. I should not get this 403 forbidden access denied error. Either SCP or roles claim need to be present in the token. What I'll do is I'll just create a new access token because I see the token was created with the delegated permission type in Azure. If I execute the endpoint with the old token, I will get the same error. What I meant is, if I run this now, I will get the same error because I am using the same old token. I need to create a new token with the graph API permission type as application, which I changed now. So let's click on this button. Get new access token. Right? Token generation is in progress. Authentication is completed. In a few seconds, you will see the new token. Yes, this is the new token I got. Let's click on this Use this token button. Right? Now I will execute the same API endpoint. This time I should not get any errors. Right? Click on this Send button. This is the graph API. I'm passing here. Using this, I will get my site ID. Let's click on this Send button. Perfect. See, I got this 200, okay. Response, and I can see the site ID. This is the site ID from the ID attribute. You need to extract the site ID after the first comma and before the second comma. Whatever value you see is the site ID. So, my issue is resolved, and I'm able to execute my API successfully, right? Now I will execute my another endpoint. This will list out all the document libraries from my site. So this is the site ID I have got, and I have passed it here, and let's execute this. Click on the Send button. Yes, I got the document library details from my site. For example, this is the document library ID for the out-of-the-box documents library. This is the document library ID. So you'll get all the document library details for your given site ID from here. This is how we can fix the 403 access denied forbidden error for the graph API endpoint testing, or if you get this error message. Either SCP or roles claim needs to be present in the token. We can fix it this way. Actually, this issue was not there earlier with the recent updates in Microsoft Graph API. This issue started occurring. That's all for today. I hope you liked and enjoyed this demo and learned something new today. If this helped you, please consider subscribing to my channel. In the upcoming days, I'll come up with many trending videos on Microsoft's latest technologies, like Microsoft Copilot, Gen AI, Power Platform, Power Apps, Power Automate, Power Pages, SharePoint Online, Artificial Intelligence, and many more. Kindly be with me and help me to grow on this journey. Thank you.